So when you keep losing loved ones who are very dear to your heart, you start fearing to lose the next loved one. And that is just the kind of mindset that the negative forces would like you to have. Because in that way, they are able to keep you isolated so that they could enslave you to do whatever they want you to do. And actually, the isolation is something they have manipulated you to choose to self-sabotage yourself. Because otherwise, how are they going to convince you to destroy yourself unless you volunteered to be destroyed by your own will? So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. You're appreciated even if you don't feel it. So I've been off for a while because I had been relocating, and it was taking all my energy and time. And I'm still trying to settle. And there's still some things to be done. And the relocation required going to and fro, traveling from one place to another, and I guess it might keep happening. I know it's been quite a while since the last one. And I guess there's changes in career and social life and places and statuses. So much has been happening. And unfortunately, among all the hustling, I lost my mom on 18th August, this past few days ago. I couldn't go to her because of relocation, and I'm still trying to swallow the thought that she's gone. It's not like I've been able to sit still and grieve over the loss because I'm still on move. So I have not really settled enough to really have that thought sink in very well. And it's like the same thing happening just like the other losses, because I seem not to have the time to grieve them too. And this feels sort of same way. It's like history is repeating itself. There's been a lot I've been dealing with, and probably God is making me take time for this as well. And I pray to God she's rested in peace. Amen. So back to our message. What the message is saying is, no, do not give up chasing for your happiness just because somebody somewhere decided they're going to abuse their power and gifts to make you miserable by doing either physical or spiritual manipulation to make you get isolated so that they could make you give up on your purpose. Everyone has a purpose, whether you know it consciously or subconsciously. It does not matter, because that is the human nature that has been given by God. Even if you don't seem to be moving towards something consciously, subconsciously, God is sure to guide you no matter how hard you try to resist. Because God, the Most High, does not give up on any human being who is still breathing. To your last breath, God will still fight for you, whether you have that faith in God or not. And that is why we see examples where people seem to be in worst situations and people give up on them, and then suddenly God, the Most High, uplifts them and they get salvation and turn into new lives. You might get into such a situation, and especially just when things seem to be advancing well and suddenly something happens to make you start doubt what you were doing. You start slowing down and you say, wait a minute, now what is the truth? The truth? You want to know the truth? The truth is that everything is working out for your highest good, and whatever you are going through, and from that you see has a problem, surely good is coming to come. I'm sorry. Surely good is going to come from it, and you are safe. And that is all that you need to know about whatever you're going through. And of course, it depends on whether you are having all that while staying in the way of God. If you're not, then just know that it's just a way of trying to tell you to reflect on whatever you're doing and do something to get back on the right track. Not saying that everything that is not of God is bad, but generally when you look at it, you will realize that those things that have God in intention always prosper, no matter how hard they seem compared to those with other intentions which are not of God's way. And yeah, we are preaching for those with squinted eyebrows ready to refute whatever I'm saying. It's okay. You don't need to agree with whatever I'm saying. Take what resonates. And glory be to God. And I'm not a preacher. My forefathers were, of course. I'm just any ordinary person you might meet down the street. Anyway, so when you lose loved ones, you tend to feel as if you are cursed, and then you start pushing away all people from yourself, either subconsciously or consciously. And when you do that, you just might self-sabotage yourself and lose good people and opportunities that are meant for you. Unless you stay mindful and be true to yourself and stop wearing a mask and embrace who you truly are. Because even if there had been manipulation of any kind to make you lose people or things or events, the biggest truth is that God the Most High orchestrated that by letting whatever happened to happen. It was already written, and when the time came, it happened. Those involved in the manipulation, although they think themselves as very sly, intelligent, are just ignorant of the fact that God used them as bridges to have the loss happen. It was meant to be, and they were used as bridge to have things or people go back to God. What you need to do is collect yourself, observe without reacting too much, accept and acknowledge. And then what? Keep moving. Keep doing what you are consistently doing. Whether you see it or not, you are progressing accordingly towards your purpose each and every second, each and every hour, each and every day, each and every time. And that is why you have no time to choose to give up and overlook all that you have achieved and start getting depressed. That is not what is expected of you, at least for all positive forces which are always there to help you out. God always wants the best of you. And as long as you have faith in God, you will always get support from God. So I hope that helped you understand that you still need to keep going and do what is meant for you. Because you are loved, because you are cherished, because you are supported, and you deserve all the good that comes your way. So acknowledge it and embrace it and accept it. And may you live your life to the fullest with the help of God. Amen. So I will see you next when you see me next. I don't know when that time is going to be because I'm still on the move. And so take care of yourselves, and with much love, God bless.